To After Hours ATL, okay, guys? We are your After Hours podcast where we go over nightlife. We go over the truths and the myths here in Atlanta. We talk about dating. We bring on special guests who are either entrepreneurs here in Atlanta or they're just simple influencers, okay, guys? So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, my name is Kadisha, so I am one of your co-hosts.
And my name is Ramel, and so yeah, we're about to get into it. Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Okay, guys. So I do want to go over a few events that we have here in Atlanta. So coming up here next weekend, which is going to be Friday, we're going to go over the events for Friday through Sunday. Okay. So Friday, each and every Friday, we have Revel. Okay.
How much do you like Revel?
I like it. So the thing is, I only go out if I like to go out if it's like holiday weekend.
Okay, so
that's the biggest thing for me.
See, no, I like to go out Monday through Friday.
You like to go out every day?
I like to go out every day.
Not 7 days a week?
7 days a week. I mean, I work too, so it's like I balance.
You balance. You have a good balance.
I balance. Okay. I balance. Like, I go to the gym. Like, if I go out too much, I drink water. I drink water.
You get ready.
I get ready. I get hydrated. You gotta stay
hydrated.
That's one thing about me. Like, I'll party Monday through Sunday, but I just drink my water. I still work out and stuff like that and do my thing.
There's nothing wrong with that, sweetie. Look, I like Revel, but my thing is I like to go out any club. I like to go out when it's like a holiday weekend because I feel like
it's more out of towners.
It's more out of towners. No shade, no tea. Now, we love our Atlanteans.
We do love Atlanta,
but baby, I feel like it's more of a better vibe and you get to meet different people.
I do like I definitely can tell the difference like when it is people from out of town for sure. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
It's like when it's more people from out of town, it's like, okay, it's a different vibe, it's a different feel of the city.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I like Revel though. Revel's really cool. It's always a good time when I go though.
Always a good time when you go to Revel.
Yeah.
So each and every Friday, child, if you need to reserve any tables, go ahead and visit Revel Atlanta on their Instagram. Now we from Virginia, baby.
So we gotta show love.
Let me stop. We from Virginia, so we gotta
show love to Missy. We gotta show love to Missy. Missy,
yes,
we love you.
Missy Elliott will be here Friday and Saturday at the State Farm Arena. Okay, unfortunately, I would not be able to go unless y'all want to get Missy Elliott. Now, you want to go ahead and get a sister some free tickets.
We love you.
We can go ahead and do that. Okay. Now let me stop. Black folks always like something for free.
Always want something for free. Like,
look, we always want something.
We'll
for free.
play a discounted rate too.
Heavy on a discounted rate. Heavy on a discounted rate, okay?
Right.
So Missy Elliott will be here, y'all. So go check out Missy Elliott and go ahead and get your tickets at the statefarmarena.com, okay? Alrighty. Okay, so next up, child.
It's Taranga City. The 27th and 28th, Taranga City. They're going to have a happy hour Saturday and Sunday. It's 1 to 9. They got $5 lamb chops, $1 wings, and $5 drinks. Now, I'm not going to lie. For like food wise,
you been there before, friend?
I kind of.
What's it good?
I love Taranga City. Not gonna lie, like Taranga City, hands down. Like for me, like the food slaps.
It was good.
I have a good time. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like every time I go.
So I've been there once when they first opened up, and it was okay. It wasn't.
It was just
bad.
okay.
I only went, like I said, I went there once and never went back, child.
That's bad. That's not good. So you have a good what like why didn't you have a good experience though?
Good question. So I felt like maybe because the simple fact maybe it was a newer business, or maybe because they were just opening up. So I kind of felt like a little bit. I don't know if the waitress was waitressing. No shade, no tea.
So at customer service,
the customer service could have been a lot better. It started from the door, so you got in.
The door. So what happened?
It was a little issue at the door. I think it was just because I don't know if it was a table issue or what.
Right.
But baby, it was issue from there at the door, and it was a line.
So it was like turning back around, like
it was almost a turn back around. It was like it was actually on a Sunday. We went for a Sunday brunch.
Okay.
Sunday brunch. It was on a Sunday brunch. And it was like I said, it was okay.
We got to go back there and give it another shot.
I'm gonna give it another shot.
You got to give it another shot.
I believe in second chances.
No, you got to give it another shot for sure. Because the food is really good. Not gonna lie.
Okay, I forgot what I had there. I forgot. Oh, and then baby, that was another thing too. They gave our stuff in a plastic. They didn't even give no nice little do they?
I think in the happy hour and So
I didn't know, baby. I'm just asking. That's how they do.
And I think at the happy hour they do.
Ooh, okay.
But but the food is really good though. The food is really, really good. We gotta go back and try it. We definitely
go back and try it.
We gotta go back and try it.
I'm gonna go back and try it. We're gonna give them a second chance, baby. That was a year ago.
Yeah, they got it. They may not even serve it in that no more. They may serve it in something different now.
They done played on that. No, I'm just kidding. It was fine. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. I just felt like the waitress was more worried about everything else that was going. She worried about her bag, and nothing wrong with it. Atlanta, one thing about
customer service in Atlanta sometimes
it do.
It really depends on.
That's a whole nother subject.
That's a whole nother subject.
Okay, child.
But next, on the 28th, we're gonna have Soul Food Sundays at Harold's Chicken, on East Point, Georgia. At East Point, Georgia.
He's so silly, y'all. The reason why we go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish.
I'm not gonna be mad.
Okay, child. Soul Food Sunday. First of all, they open 7 days a week. They have a DJ 7 days a week, and this is over in East Point because they have a few Harold's, right? Y'all, I'm not gonna play with him today. Let me tell y'all about him. Okay, let me tell y'all about Harold's on East Point. I'm not gonna say too much, but we went a week ago.
Yeah.
Check out our page. All I'm gonna say is check out our Instagram. Don't forget to check out our Instagram, okay? Because we're gonna do a whole little review.
Yeah, we are doing a review on that. We are doing a review for sure.
Definitely
check that out. The review is dropping.
Cause baby, okay. Anywho, so we went to Harold's. It was okay. We had a good little vibe. The owner was very nice. We had a nice waitress as well.
Yeah.
It was just a few things that was a little. Maybe we went on a Sunday, so it wasn't as...
It was Sunday, too. Yeah,
it was Sunday. So it wasn't
Sunday.
as... it wasn't the crowd that you would want on a Friday and Saturday. So it was nice and chill.
It was chill. It was very chill.
But they do have Soul Food Sundays. Like I said, they do have karaoke as well. And I think R&B on a few days. It's R&B Thursday.
They have. I think they almost have. I think they almost have a different style event every day of the week. Every day of the week. I think, and they do have DJs there too. I think every night they have a different DJ.
7 days.
So it's definitely like a vibe on the like a chill vibe on the south side.
Definitely a chill vibe.
Yeah.
And it's a newer spot, so it's been open. for 2 years now. I think
so. Yeah.
2 years
I believe
now?
so. Yeah.
So, child, if y'all on the what side of town is it? You said the south side.
It's on the south side.
Child, if y'all on the south side of Atlanta,
but by where the airport is. I used to live over there.
Yes, 5 minutes from the airport, child. Right before you could go look.
Right, like if you have a flight, if you have like a flight or something, I would definitely I don't know if you wait overnight or whatever. I would definitely go there.
Yeah, stop by here.
Sure. Okay, next we're gonna get into a few topics. Okay, what tips do you have for going out? Like partying.
Okay, so if you just visiting Atlanta, or if you visit Atlanta, I would always say, even if you're not visiting, I would say take an Uber. If you're not drinking,
Uber. I would definitely. I would say pregame for sure. Definitely want to pregame. You know what I mean? You want to already kind of feel it, get in the mood. Because a lot of times when you go, I know me personally, when I go into clubs or something like that, I definitely need to get something to loosen me up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I definitely would say pregame for sure. Definitely pregame.
Definitely a good little pregame before you go. For sure. And I would say, like I said, a big Uber. I'm an Uber girl. And then too, if you have this is what me and my friends do, baby.
What y'all be doing?
If we doing it ourselves, or if this something for the free, honey. There's one thing about it, when it come to those sections, either we gonna know somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
Know somebody.
Going out in Atlanta is expensive. It's a whole nother car note and everything else.
It is.
No shade. But if you're going to go out in Atlanta, please have your coins together. What they say, have your IDs ready in line. Have your coins ready when you in Atlanta. Have them coins ready, okay?
No, for sure. Because every time you go out, it's
you
like
at least spend $100 or
easy.
$200
It's $100, $200 easy. Not gonna lie.
And people think it's a joke. I always tell people, they even from back home. We both actually from Virginia. I'm from the city. And you're from 757.
Yeah.
So it is totally different from back home to here in Atlanta.
It's night and day. I know, at least where I'm from.
Totally night and day.
It's super dead. It's dead. I hate to say it.
It's super dead.
Where I'm from, Virginia, 757 is super dead.
It is, 10
o'clock, go home.
And I would say the same in Virginia. It's very conservative. So the club shut down.
What time they shut down?
First of all, the nightclub, the night after.
It's not after hours. It's no after hours.
It's no after hours.
It's never after hours. Never.
2 o'clock, 2 a.m. it's done by 3. You need to be
and
in that
then
bed.
They don't even back home. They have ABC stores. It's not like liquor stores.
Yeah,
it's like government type shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's some government time. We don't have stuff don't open.
We
baby.
just ain't getting it off the
like
wazoo.
Atlanta, y'all gotta look at so every corner,
every corner I can get
every
freaking
drink. Corner. But Atlanta, I mean, back home is just a little bit different. Virginia is just a little bit different. But sure. Yeah, and I would say too, like, and I always say too, even if you could do this too, if you can't find a section, I think a good thing too, if you have 5 friends or like 6 friends,
right,
or whatever, at least 6 to 10 friends, split a section. You guys pay $100 each to get a section for like maybe what I think if you go into a big club, most of the sections are at least $1,000.
$1,000, yeah. But the thing is,
$1,000. You get like 2 or 3 bottles or something of that nature.
I think it's like 2. I think it's 2 bottles. Yeah,
and it'll say for like what 5 to 6 people or something of that nature. But I would do that if you have 5 to 6 friends that you guys can split 100 each because it makes more sense versus you going by yourself. Right. You're paying at least $60 to get in, and then your drinks are at least going to be $15.
Right.
Just depending on what you drink.
Depending on what you're drinking, how often, how much you're drinking. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like you're going to end up spending anyway.
You definitely going to end up.
So you probably end up saving money off getting a section.
Heck yeah.
So it's like,
and me and my friends used to do that, especially like.
See, I don't never have enough friends.
No, I feel you.
Like I go out with like one person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I wish I had.
That's why I said used to because baby, I ain't got no friends.
So no new friends.
No new friends. I done been a friend of a friend on top of a friend.
I mean, but you see, like when you start going out, you start meeting people, and it just start.
For sure. Especially even at jobs and stuff like that.
For sure. Definitely at the jobs, for sure.
Yeah. So I would say, baby, bring them coins. Don't come on here, penny pinch.
Bring the money pre-game. What else would you say?
Uber. No
Uber.
drinking and driving.
No drinking and driving. Atlanta, let me tell you, Atlanta driving alone.
Especially if you're not from Atlanta. The roads aren't it. Atlanta, if you're not from Atlanta, get an Uber.
Uber. Because first off, you moving slow. Number 1, you moving slow. No one does the speed limit here. Like, that's not a thing. That's number 1.
They definitely don't.
Number 2, just get out the road. Honestly, just get out the road. Honestly.
Get out the road,
Get out the road. Get off the road. Please get off the road.
Please get off the road, honey. Honestly. Just get an Uber. I'm telling you, you're going to think. Because honestly, I think unless you have somebody who don't drink.
Right. I think a lot of the accidents are usually out of towners, though.
Yeah. Because
I feel like they get scared. I feel like, not just the roads, too. I feel like they get scared. Because, you know, a lot of times in Atlanta, everyone's racing.
They are.
So I feel like a lot of times they get scared or like it's just, I don't know.
They do be racing.
I feel like they be scared. Atlanta, yeah.
Atlanta different.
Have you ever been in a race? Like, have you ever like been in like a passenger seat of a race?
So I have. I was going to a club with my ex one time, and we end up seeing it. Like, we end up seeing them like. Or is it called drifting or something?
Drag racing? Oh, drifting. Like when they
drifting in the streets with their cars.
Like donuts.
I've seen them do that. Yeah, like the donuts and the drift one time. We was just standing out there. Then somebody was it was another person. He was trying to actually get to wherever he was trying to go, and they were drifting. Child, do you not know that the dude was beeping at the guys that were drifting? It was a crowd of people outside. Baby, do you know them people came to that man car that was beeping and they was banging on his car, like shaking his car? I said, "Ooh, baby."
So they was like protest,
like almost like a protest.
It was like a protest. They were shaking
his car, like
so he was in the wrong
because he was just not really.
No, he wasn't in the wrong, but I'm saying, but they was acting like he was in the wrong.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Damn,
and I was like, "Oh baby, y'all out here y'all living a dangerous life, honey." They was living a dangerous life. I said, "Oh, okay, sweetie."
No, for sure. Okay, and then what you got next?
Okay, child. Let's talk about
what?
Ooh, what are your views on dating in Atlanta? So first of all, let's give a little backstory. I've been here in Atlanta for about 4.5 years now. I moved from Virginia. Mm-hmm. So I've been here about 4.5 years now. And 2 years.
I've been here for about the same though. Yeah, honestly.
2 years I was in a relationship.
Crazy enough, 2 years I was in a relationship too.
Yeah. We were. That's at the same damn time.
Damn. We gotta take a drink to that.
Let's take a drink to
we'll do a little shot.
Not being in a relationship.
No more. There we go.
No shade to nobody, but hey. Damn, we were in a relationship.
Was it at the same time? It was at the same time.
Yes, we were in a relationship at the same time.
Did it end the same time too?
I think y'all ended a little after ours, maybe a few months after ours.
Damn, man, that crazy.
Was it a few months?
Mine was in like
I want to say at
July.
least 6 months.
I think a year right now. I think.
Okay, so yeah.
I think June, July.
I would say y'all ended at least 6 months because I feel like I've been single for almost 2 years.
Oh,
I feel like I've been single.
I don't think it's been that long.
Almost 2 years, so a year and a half.
Maybe
it's definitely been a year for sure.
It's definitely been a year for sure,
and it's almost gonna be 2 years.
I don't know. I just
hold on.
I just live life and let.
Right, I live like y'all. I just had to think. Little flip. Did y'all see that? I almost had a Raven vision for. I'm like, hold on. Let me.
You gaze into the future, into the past.
Baby.
Did you gaze into the past?
I don't want to. No, I'm stopping. But yeah, ooh, child. So 2 of them years, baby, I was.
Two was definitely locked down. Definitely locked down for 2 years.
No, baby, we was locked down.
I would say
locked and loaded. Honey.
Locked and loaded. I would say dating in Atlanta. Just be careful.
Have you dated, Lord? This is the question. Have you dated since? Have you at least tried to date since your breakup?
I don't feel as though. I feel like it's hard. Like 2 years in particular is like just a long time. Like especially to be like living with someone and stuff like that. Like that's a long time. So it's like you know what I'm saying?
Because my longest was 2 years.
It's like that's a long time. So it's like you gotta learn yourself back over being single. Then you gotta learn somebody else, and it's like certain shit. You gotta make sure you don't have like baggage. You know, like like certain shit trigger you now. You know, you gotta like be like just cautious. So I just live life and let whatever happens just happen. Honestly.
Okay. Have you been on any dates? Have you tried to date? Have you talked to anyone?
I've tried to entertain a few, but it's
not checking.
It's
for
not.
You.
Yeah, I feel like I need to be where I want to be financially and just like in life for me to really. Because honestly, being in a relationship, I wasn't where I wanted to be. So it was just it's hard to kind of juggle.
Trying to juggle yourself.
Trying to juggle like yourself, career, and a relationship. That's like extremely difficult.
I can understand, and I think a lot of people can relate to that too as well, because I would say the same thing too.
Right.
I mean, wow.
So like, have you dated since? Like, have you?
Oh, child. So I have dated since. I've tried to date since. Mm-hmm. So first of all, after my breakup, I was single for a whole year. I tried to go on a date, right? And I gave this man 2 chances, and he failed miserably.
Okay, what was the chances?
Okay, so the first date was really nice. You know, we just got tacos, sat at the bar. We had a lot in common, so that wasn't even thing. We had a lot in common.
Where'd you meet him?
Ooh.
You don't gotta get that up.
Sorry.
You ain't gotta get that up.
I fell on my teeth, baby.
Okay.
But we met.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Actually, he was very handsome. I think he was like Nigerian or something. Very handsome.
You gotta be careful. I heard about the Nigerians in Atlanta.
Trust me, tell me about it. Very handsome, had his own stuff going on. I think he was like an architect or something like that.
Architect is good. I took a few classes in that.
Yeah, like he was very smart when it came to that. But you know, like I said, I feel like this is what I always say. I feel like Atlanta is more for the men, not for the women, because there's more women here in Atlanta. I would say the first red flag was we were on a date, and I kind of felt like his attention was not like we had great communication.
Yeah, wandering eyes.
But the wandering eyes, I cannot do that.
So is wandering eyes a deal breaker?
Hell yeah, especially on the first
date.
Just
for looking. I mean,
why are you with me?
I feel as long as it's not obvious. I feel like as long as it's not obvious, like.
Y'all listen here. Y'all go on a date with him. Y'all listening right.
I feel like as long as it's not obvious.
Make sure you don't have wandering eyes now.
I feel like as long as it's not obvious, it's like, you know.
No wandering eyes, baby. Ladies, if you're on a date and you're on a date, y'all two having a conversation, and it's one thing if you're a man, a masculine man, they looking at the door trying to make sure, like, you know, you're safe. That's one thing.
You can gauge between the door and looking at surroundings. You want to make sure. You want to make sure the surroundings are okay.
Y'all, he gonna play on that Saturday. No. When you're on I just feel like when you're on a date, I should have your undivided attention because he has my undivided attention. So I think it's very disrespectful.
Okay, if it's obvious, okay, but some stuff is just like, isn't.
Because I'm listening, baby. I want to hit the TV.
Am I under motherfucking jury? Like, no, I feel like.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right. No, I feel like, honestly, there's nothing wrong with like looking.
Not when
as long as it's not obvious.
Not when you're dating someone. Okay, I guess if you want to look, that's fine.
But like, as long as like he's not like, you know. But if it's
Baby, if
it's
you're
respectful.
Let me tell you something.
Respectful.
Disrespectful. If you're on a date with me and we on the first, especially on that's I don't care in general. It's disrespectful.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? It's so disrespectful. I just feel like it's disrespectful because to me, I feel like, okay, maybe you're not finished dating. Maybe you're not finished looking around.
Okay, I get that.
You need to go do that because you're not doing that with me. That's just unacceptable for me. But that was the thing. And then to me, I just thought he was just not serious. You see what I'm saying?
Well, maybe the wandering eyes definitely could link to
I already knew that, baby, from the first date.
Sure.
I knew that. I gave him a second chance, you know, and the second, you're out. You don't get a third with me. So I was like, okay, sir.
No 3 strikes?
You're done. I'm a zero tolerance girl. I'm a zero tolerance girl. So it gave a no for me. Okay. But like I said, you know, it is what it is. So that was maybe 6 months after I had broke up with my ex. And after that, I wasn't sexually active. I wasn't dating anybody for a whole year.
Right.
So I feel like I just started dating the end of last year. The end of 2023, I just started getting back. So
how is that? I feel like that's the major thing getting out of a relationship though. Is like diving back into that world.
Ooh, child.
So much has changed. Like even a year go by. So much has changed on the dating scene. It's like it's nerve wracking.
It's nerve wracking.
Like because it's like what are people doing now? You know, like you used to having someone there, so it's like, what are you really doing?
What are you really doing? No, I definitely understand. But I think a part of me too, it wasn't really just focused on dating. I really wanted to get myself together.
I think that's the major part. I feel like when people jump to relationships too fast, it's like you don't have time to heal.
You don't.
From what you have going on. Because you really have a lot going on. Like you were with someone, you plan to spend the rest of your life with someone. Absolutely. And then for you just to jump back in with someone else, I think I couldn't
do it.
That's crazy.
I could not do it.
You got to reflect. You have to rebuild, rethink, like
reevaluate everything. And granted, my relationship was long distance, so it wasn't like the person was here.
But y'all had spent a lot of time together.
Spent a lot of time together, and like I said, it was I feel like it broke my heart more than it probably broke that person heart. I mean, because I was like, dang, like really, like this is what it's getting.
So you called it off on him?
I called it off because I'm not going to go into detail, but I didn't think that he was ready for what I was ready for. Like he said he was,
so
but
if he
I'm
came
like,
back right now, ready for on that tight time.
Well, can I drink?
You can take a shot to that. You can take
a shot to that.
You can take a shot to that.
I would have to see where we both at,
Yeah. Everything is at the moment. That's what I realize. Everything is at the moment. Because you don't know exactly until you're in that situation to really like say what you would do.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's what I've learned. Like you can say all day, like, oh, I would never. But then as soon as it, transpires or whatever, you're like.
You never know. So dating in Atlanta, I would say that just to sum this up, dating in Atlanta is very difficult. And it's difficult because of the simple fact that everybody is in their own little world. Everybody's trying to be
Everyone's
somebody.
A main character. Everyone's a main character. Everyone wants to be a star. Everyone wants to do everything. I don't even know.
Do everything and everybody.
That's the thing right there. That's the real thing right there.
I should look in the camera when I said do everything and everybody. I don't know why, but that's the culture here in Atlanta.
Do everything and everybody.
That's one thing I'm not used to. I'm an old school person. I like old school love. Right. I like, baby.
Oh, but that brings us into the next thing, though.
Okay, well, let's get into it.
Can you find love in the club? You think you can find love in the club? Can you love in this club? In this club?
Love in the club.
Can you find love in the club? It depends on which. For me, it depends on which club. It depends on which club. It depends on which club.
Not which club.
It depends on which club.
Not in the strip club, huh? Can you find love in a strip club?
It depends on the club.
You said maybe at the strip club. Maybe at the strip club.
I don't,
I'm not mad at it, honey.
God may send the love of my life in the strip club. Hey, some tricks.
I would say... And I'm stop. So love, so I don't know. So I would say, who knows? You never know. And the reasons why I say this because this is Atlanta, so you're gonna meet
a lot of people. You meet a lot of people out here,
and it depends on what. It might not be a club. It could be like a lounge, or it can be like one of those rooftop kind of things where you meet different type of people. You're gonna have those places where you meet your business, your entrepreneurs, your professionals.
It's a different type of category for the place you everything. Go. And that's why I say it depends.
So you have to be optimistic. Now, you know, if you go, no shade, no tea, now, you know, you go to 11:45 or Rebel, would you meet your love in the club? Who knows?
I mean, I found a few loves.
You found a few at Rebel?
Not at Rebel, but a few places lower than Rebel.
So he found love, y'all.
But look at me now, so it really won't love.
You thought it was love.
I thought it was love. I thought it was love at the time. I was in love.
But it be like that though. So it's like you never know you gonna.
I mean, try. I feel like you should always, you know, keep your options open. I do feel like now I'm at an age where it's like I think that depending on that's why I say it depends on the place I go. Depends on like if it's a more chill event, like more intimate, like maybe. But if I feel like if you out in the streets all the time, like you out in the streets, it's like I don't know. Like, I'm kind of because
no, I definitely trust me. I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Because it's like it just depends.
It definitely depends. For sure. No shade, but let's just say this little bit, baby. I met my ex in the club. No,
I did too. It's like,
oh yeah, you did tell me. So I met him. Well, really, I didn't meet him in the club. I met him outside the club.
That's we gonna count that as the club. Oh wait, parking lot pimping?
Not you know how you getting ready to go home.
The parking lot pimping. It's parking lot pimping.
I guess it's parking lot pimping.
It's parking lot pimping.
I guess it's parking lot pimping, baby.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It was not expected, baby. I was trying to go home. I was trying to take my homegirl home because she had to take a flight.
And then he seen you. He was like, wait.
The thing is, okay, she was talking to, apparently she had met his friend in the club.
Oh.
She met his friend in the club. I was upstairs. She went downstairs to the bathroom. This was Sweet Lounge. They
had both open at the time? Because they had them connected open at the same time.
So normally actually it was during the summertime, so they had the rooftop open.
With the
you
downstairs.
Can go downstairs too.
Because right now I don't think
it's
like that right now.
Yeah, no, they still have the rooftop open.
I know they have the rooftop open, but I don't think you can go down and party in both right now.
Yeah, you can.
You can. Yeah. I must have went on a different night.
Yeah, you can. Some nights maybe not, but that's
I remember one night they had the bottom.
It was on a Sunday actually. I think it was. Yeah, it was actually on a Sunday.
We can go tonight.
Okay, period. Look, it was on a Sunday, right? And like I said, she met him downstairs. She went to the bathroom, and I stayed upstairs because I normally like to go with my friends to the bathroom, but I stayed upstairs because we had a hookah and drink. So I wanted to make sure we were
make sure nobody did with the
make
drinks.
Sure nobody did anything because baby, this is Atlanta. So apparently she met him downstairs.
But that's anywhere you go though. Anywhere you go. Watch your drinks. And so I didn't know. So we left, and I was like, "Hey, you want to get some food? You know, Atlanta, baby. When you in Atlanta." One thing they gonna have is a smoker, a food truck, or something outside the freaking club, food is good,
baby.
Though. The food is actually really good.
And it is. It's really good. So I'm like, oh, girl, you want to get some food, child? I'm a recovering Big Mac, okay? It's still, look, I'm a recovering Big Mac. I like foods. I'm like, okay,
wait, what's recovering Big Mac?
It means that you was a Big Mac and you made your back smaller. You done did the work.
You did the work. Okay.
I didn't put in the work.
Oh, you went in the work to get.
But I still want to do a little bit more work, y'all.
Okay.
No shade, but I'm not where I want to be, but I'm a recovering Big Mac. Okay. So I'm like, girl, let's go get some food. They happen to be standing over there. Mm-hmm. She was like, hey, to his friend. I'm like, okay, maybe she know him from college. Because we both went to school together. So I'm like, maybe she know him from college or something. Right. So I didn't ask her, whatever. I'm like, cool, whatever, girl. I was like, friend, do your big one. You know, do your big one. Go talk, whatever. Right. I was staying to the side. I could be on my phone. Bitch, I would pull out a game on my phone while you do. I don't
What game you playing? What's your preference? What's your game of preference?
I'm not even
why you wing
we can do a little game on Jeopardy. We can play cards, Uno. I don't give a damn, friend. I'm going to be occupied while you doing your big one. Okay? I don't care. So I'm like, okay, boom. She doing her big one. I'm standing there, whatever. One of his friends, like 5 of them, one of his friends wanted to talk. I was giving him a short because he was not my tease. I was just giving him short answers. No, yes, maybe. I don't know. So, did my ex during the time came over. We had a little conversation or whatever, and then it just was whatever from there.
One thing led to another.
And
then
child.
2 years later.
Baby, we was with them folks all the rest of the week.
All right, what you got next?
Okay, next, what we got going? Ooh, let's talk about... Do you believe in zodiacs? Let's talk about zodiac signs first.
I believe in zodiacs.
Do you believe in?
I do believe in zodiacs.
So what do you believe?
I'll say this. I am open. I was.
Ooh, child, get into it because
I'm not really. I don't judge it off everything except for one sign. I ain't gonna say that sign, but
I know you're talking about. No, let's go ahead and say it.
No. But I do believe in zodiacs. Do you believe in zodiacs?
I do believe in zodiacs, and I.
So what's your no?
My bottom zodiac that I don't absolutely like.
Two no's you hate.
So I don't really hate. This is the thing. I don't really hate any zodiac sign. Right. We were talking earlier before the camera was on. And I said, and we know this your sign, friend.
Wait. Okay.
Okay, so this, I don't hate any zodiac signs,
but
now it's as far as friendship or anything wise. As far as dating, we could talk about that. Some zodiac signs that I would absolutely not date.
Right.
So zodiac signs that I would absolutely probably not date because I am a fire sign myself. Aries. For all the Aries out there, y'all know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and tap in, baby, because we gonna do our big one, honey. Right. So I would say the zodiac signs that I would not date would probably be. I'm sorry, Geminis.
Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't date a Gemini.
I agree with that for sure.
Cancers, I don't think we compatible at all.
I love Cancers though.
Really?
Cancer's supposed to be I'm a Virgo, so Cancer is supposed to be my.
Y'all are compatible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always had a Cancer in my life. I love Cancers. Not gonna lie.
And I'm saying that, but I'm a rising Cancer.
The Cancers are very emotional. They are very emotional, but they are crazy. They're crazy for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure, sweetie. I'm not.
You had a big
it's not even. I never dated one, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like I'm a fire sign. So I'm like, sometimes I'm impulsive, and then sometimes, just like you said, sometimes they could be sensitive.
They are very sensitive. So the little bit can set them off for sure.
Exactly. And I've had Cancer friends, and I don't have no problem with any of my Cancer friends. I think they're really, really nice. My mentor is a Cancer. Shout out to her. They are really, really nice and really, really sweet. But as far as dating, I'm a type of person. And my brother's a Cancer. Love him to death. His birthday was yesterday. Shout out to my brother, Jermaine.
Shout out
Love
to
you
him.
So much. But I'm just not. Because the way I talk, I'm just not. I don't think I could be compatible.
They could be overly sensitive to you.
Yeah,
I can feel that.
And no shade. I don't think I would date a Virgo.
That's good.
He a Virgo. He like.
I'm a Virgo, and I can see that. I have 2 Aries women in my family, and I love them. I do love.
You love them.
I feel like it's miscommunication. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's miscommunication.
It is miscommunication sometimes.
But could I date one?
No. I feel that. No, I definitely feel that. I don't think I could date a Virgo because of the simple fact.
Hold on. Wait. Okay, go ahead. What?
You like, hold on, wait. You can't date a Virgo? Okay, so I don't know if I could
we are amazing people.
No, I think you guys are good people. I think everybody's is an amazing person, but I just think that I just don't think we're compatible. And no shade. Can I say this? I don't know if this After Hours. I don't give a damn. Child, this is how I feel. Okay,
about Virgos. Okay, go ahead. Be real. After Hours.
The After Hours. We gonna keep it a band.
Yeah, keep it a band.
So Virgo man. So I've went on. I've talked to 2 Virgo men before, and I went on dates with them, and conversation is great. I think the conversation we have is amazing. Mm-hmm. But relationship wise, I don't think it would ever work out because the simple fact. Y'all are perfectionists, and then no shade, no tea. I feel like Virgo men are cheap. They are cheap. I'm sorry. I cannot.
Okay, so I can be... No.
Be cheap with yourself, but do not be cheap with me. That's just how I feel.
I feel like with us, we have to see if we can trust you. Like, you got to build that up. But once you build that up with us, like, we can become whole, like, tricks. Like, I'm dropping money every week. I'm dropping money almost every day. But we have to put you through.
Maybe I'm dating the wrong Virgo.
No, you made the wrong Virgo. Because we definitely gonna put you through some like hoops.
See, I ain't got time for that.
No, we gonna put you through
I don't like games.
Because we gotta make sure, because like once we start spending it, it's like over. It's like it's spent. Like we just like we dropping it.
That's cute. That's cute or whatever. I'm just
But you know what's crazy? I don't know why I always find I've never dated a water sign. They say I'm really compatible with water signs.
So water signs are Scorpio,
Cancer, and Pisces. I've never dated any water sign. They say I'm like, that's who I'm supposed to be with.
Water signs. I can see that. They have a little bit more patience.
I've dated 2 earth signs. It was terrible.
Really? I think I can date an earth sign. Well, I did date an earth sign. I was in a relationship with an earth sign.
What sign?
Libra.
No, that's an air sign.
Oh, is that an air sign?
Yeah, y'all compatible. Actually, y'all
I'm all wrong.
Look, y'all sister signs. Actually, y'all opposites.
So it's so funny. Yeah, we are compatible. That's a whole nother.
But y'all opposites at the same time.
Yeah,
like that's your most opposite.
My sister's a Libra.
Yeah, so that's your.
I love her. We just we working on our relationship.
I don't fuck with the Libras.
You don't fuck with Libras?
No, because you can't be cool with everybody. If you cool with everybody,
what you mean? Oh, you feel like Libras
be cool with everybody, and you cool with everybody. I'm like I just don't trust.
I can understand it.
Like you got.
I can see that.
You got to stand on business at some point. At some point,
okay.
You're not gonna like everybody.
And big business on top of that.
Sometimes, at least.
Yeah.
So I mean, but Libras are. I do. You know, I have a few. I fuck with.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, sweetie. Let's get into. You want to introduce this game or what? Because we got 30 minutes left. Yeah.
All right. So we gotta scroll through and pick a game. Oh. So how does it go? You want to explain it?
Okay. So y'all. So a part of After Hours is that.
All right. Let's take a shot for the game.
We finna take a shot for this game. So
shot for the game.
Oh, child. Hold on. Let's see. Let me introduce the game. You want to introduce the game, or you want to just take a shot?
You don't want to take the shot.
Okay, let's take a shot. Go ahead. He got me scared, y'all. Ooh.
That's one thing about partying with me. We definitely gonna take shots all night.
We definitely gonna take shots. One thing
about me, you gonna take shots all night.
We're gonna take some good shots.
Take some good shots all night.
Okay, y'all. So this segment of the podcast, we are going to introduce a game. It's called Spill or Spill. Oh, wait. I thought we was doing Drink or Spill.
Drink or Spill.
Okay.
Drink or Spill. It's Drink or Spill.
We need to edit that out. Okay. Okay, guys. So this part of the game, this part of the segment, we are... Damn, that's fucked me up a little bit. It's okay. Okay, guys. So this part of the game, we are... This part of the... I said this part of the game. Excuse me. This part of the podcast segment, we are introducing a game called Drink or Spill.
Yeah.
So pretty much what this game consists of, we're going to ask a few questions. We're going to shuffle it up a little bit, honey. And either you going to drink if you don't want to talk about it, or you going to spill. And that means we're going to spill a tea. Okay? So you ready for the drink or spill? Are you? This is the thing. When we say drink or spill, you need to be able to give the truth. We want the truth, nothing but the truth. What they say when you in court, nothing but the truth. Y'all, nothing
right,
but the truth.
God. Right to God.
We want the truth, okay? Because this is where the juicy stuff come in, okay?
All right, come on. So y'all gonna find out a lot about us tonight because I've already been drinking. So.
He already been drinking, y'all. So let's get into it.
All right, so what's the first? You want to do the... We're going to do 1, 2,
let's
and 3?
shuffle it up. Do whatever. Whatever you feel.
However you want to do it.
Okay, so...
You gonna start it off, kick it off.
Start it off, kick it off, honey. I'm
scared. Start it off, kick it off. Let's go.
I'm scared, honey. Okay, let's do it. Let me get my hair this way. Okay. All right. So let's do 1, 2.
Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's just go.
Okay. So one of the questions we're gonna ask is okay.
Then we both got to answer. Let's just both answer. We'll go down the middle. We both answer. Ooh. And we both gonna drink. Or we both gonna whatever.
Okay.
So the first one.
Oh, go ahead. No, I'm gonna mix it up.
Okay. The first one.
I'm gonna mix it up.
What is the worst pickup line you've ever heard or used? Let's do use. So I can do mine.
Okay, you do yours.
So you remember when sending the basketball was like a thing?
What you mean?
Like they send a basketball in the DM.
In the DM?
Yeah.
That's corny.
That's so corny.
Somebody did it?
I did that.
You did?
I did that. I'm not big on like when it comes to like texting, I'm not big on like texting. Or
so you rather be phone call?
I need to be in person.
In person?
So you can see my vibe and then we can go from there. That. So yeah, I sent a few basketballs out.
You sent a little basketballs?
Yeah. I sent them now, so you can't find them.
See, I don't know if I had the worst pickup line, because I'm pretty sure I had a few. But the thing, not too long ago, somebody said something. Oh my gosh. Somebody just said something today, right?
Today?
So they said,
okay.
He was like, I'm cute and you're pretty or something like that. So we're pretty cute together. That's what they said.
Yeah, that was lame.
Yes, that was so fucking lame.
That was so lame. That was lame.
That's lame as shit. Don't do that shit ever again.
That was really lame.
I didn't even message the person back because I'm like...
That's lame.
I don't even understand it. But okay.
Yeah. Okay, you got question number 2.
Number 2. Do I got to answer? Okay. Have you ever had a one-night stand? And if so, let us know if you're going to drink a spill. Have you ever had a one-night stand? Period.
That's right.
Baby, I'm gonna drink too because y'all ain't in my business like that.
Question number 3. What is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you during a date?
Okay. For instance, I went
embarrassing thing that's happened? I don't know if I have one.
So I went on a brunch date. I mean, not a brunch date. I went to brunch with some friends or whatever.
Right.
And I was talking to this person. And we were planning to go on a date maybe like the next week or something like that. And I had happened to already be out. So he was like, I guess he wanted to see me a little earlier. So he like, hey, you at such and such. Why don't we just meet at Hookah Lounge? This is here in Atlanta. Now, I'm not a big hookah person. No shade. I'm just not a big hookah person.
Right.
And
I don't
so,
like hookah.
yeah, I'm
not into hookah.
It don't do anything for me. So
hookah,
I'm like,
yeah, it's just your lungs and shit. Like,
right. So I had already been drinking beforehand and
pre-gaming, like the tips.
A little pre-gaming, right?
You got to pre-game.
But this was at the brunch though. I was already drinking with some friends at the brunch, and we went to the hookah spot. We had a great conversation. He was actually a Virgo. So we had
you say you don't like us, but you like you.
I had
two.
That was the day.
You took it really.
That was the day. I didn't know he was a Virgo though.
Y'all gotta watch out.
Right. But see, I feel like the reason why he was like so me because all right, so his mom was the Aries and his dad was a Virgo.
Oh, so
the whole night he kept talking about, not the whole night, but most of the night he kept talking about like how his mom and dad was.
Oh, you remind him?
And
I feel like remind him of? He said,
I guess he was like, oh, Aries, y'all so nurturing. I was like, okay, whatever. But so we on a date talking or whatever. He seemed, like I said, great conversation. But there's other things that I look for too. But anywho, child, we was on that date and remind you I went to brunch. So y'all know I had some shrimp and grits, baby. You know in Atlanta, you got to get your shrimp and grits.
You know what's crazy? I'm not into that.
I love a good shrimp and grits every once in a while.
I love like low key, like to be honest, like Waffle House. I like a classic.
It was actually from your favorite spot. It was from your spot, Tangeray City or whatever it's called. Tangeray City. Is it called Tangeray or?
I can't think of it right now.
Y'all. So we went out. Me and my friends went to Tangeray. That was my first time at Tangeray. Later on that night.
I don't think it's Tangeray.
It's
fuck it. I don't know.
Whatever the brunch spot is called, y'all. We over here butchering the brunch spot. So we went to the brunch. I went to the brunch spot with my friends earlier. He invited me out on a date. Went to the hookah spot, right? Mm-hmm. We went to the hookah spot, whatever, we're talking. But I felt myself, I wanted to throw up. But this is what happened. I was smoking the hookah, and I think it was from the hookah.
The hookah?
Because I was not...
But grits, I don't think grits really agree with liquor, though. Do you? How often do you do that?
I think it was the hookah.
You think it was
no
the
shade?
You think it was
because every time I smoke hookah, I have a hookah at home and I don't use it. I only it's only
for
entertainment purposes,
hosting and things like that. Yeah,
only for entertainment purposes. But I'm not a hookah person. So I think it was the hookah plus the liquor that I had.
Right.
And so I was like, I'm sorry. Like we were talking, but I felt myself getting ready. I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I told him the truth. I said, I'm sorry because honestly,
you said you got to throw up.
Because honestly and truly, I really didn't. I knew after that day I probably was not going to see
him again. So you were already uninterested.
Yeah, I already was not really interested.
Right.
And I said, I'm sorry, but no shade. I told him, I gotta go in his bathroom real quick. I'll be right. And he was so chill. He was like, do your thing. I said, okay, period. Child, I went in there. I didn't even make it to the... First of all, I don't know who was in the women's bathroom, but I was in a man's bathroom. And I couldn't even make it to the toilet. That's how I knew it was coming up. I couldn't make it to the toilet, and I threw up on the floor. I was so far from the toilet. I wasn't even that far from the toilet, but I knew it was finna come up, and I just said, "Bleh." Y'all know I'm pissed off. My $60 on that goddamn floor, and I threw up. Let me tell you something. My $60 was on that floor, so I paid... My shrimp and grits was on that goddamn floor, so I was mad because my shrimp and grits was on that motherfucking floor. Okay, excuse my language. So I don't know if I was more pissed that I
about throwing up or
my $60 on the floor.
Damn.
So I don't know. So and I cleaned it up because I felt bad because y'all know why I'm in there, y'all. Why somebody was banging.
They had to use the bathroom.
He had to use the bathroom, and I was in the men's bathroom because the women's bathroom.
So you was just all in the room.
So I'm like, oh my gosh. Damn. So I cleaned it up as much on the floor. I cleaned it up as much as possible. That way he like, damn, this bitch just threw it. And I threw everything, and I went back and had a regular date, and that was it, and left.
And then never seen him again.
But it was a hookah, though. I feel like it was a hookah.
It probably was a hookah.
Because you know when you smoke a hookah, it's like somebody says
like
I've
never done that.
Cigarettes or something like that.
I've heard one pack of hookah or whatever the pack or whatever the one is, like 100 cigarettes. But
it's nothing to play with. That hookah ain't nothing to play with, honey.
I don't fool with hookah.
Okay, so let's mix these questions up a little bit. Let me do a question. Let me mix them up a little because I don't want
mix and miss here.
Ooh, child. Okay. Ooh. What is your most memorable rejection you experienced? Have you experienced rejection?
I've like in the DMs maybe, but like DMs, not really, not in person. Not in person.
I would say the same thing, but I don't really pull up though. I don't pull up on guys. I feel like my definition of pulling up. I'm like the dudes. I like a little picture or something.
Yeah.
Or I like a little story. That's my definition of. I would feel pulling up.
I feel like that's today's age.
And I feel like if you don't respond back, or if you don't whatever back, then I guess that's a rejection. Right. But I'll do a little like.
Because like no one's just commenting on someone's story. No one's just being like, "Oh, that's nice." Like on your story, like they're interested. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you're playing. Like
I'm laughing because I did that one time.
What?
Why didn't say that's nice? I just comment on his little thingy.
All right, let me ask a question. The question is going to be...
Ooh, I see one I want to ask.
Let me mix it up. Hold on.
Mix it up,
If you could create your own signature cocktail, what ingredient would you have in it? I would definitely have Dawn. I would have Dawn. Mm-hmm. I want to say cranberry. For a little saison. Mm-hmm. Red Bull.
Dawn Red Bull.
Dawn Red Bull, cranberry, and maybe I like Ciroc. Crazy. Like I like multiple liquors, so I would do Ciroc and then just Henny for just to do it type thing, you know.
Okay, so I feel like for me, it's not even correct because I feel like they already have it out here. It's a Douce side card. Sometimes I do like dudes. I like brown, y'all. I like brown, but
like brown?
I love a brown.
I didn't know you like brown.
I love brown, but I feel like clear is better for calorie wise, y'all. I'm overcoming a big bag. I keep trying to tell
so
y'all.
So you. I'm trying
to. I know I don't do the baby. I don't do everything, but I try to. I've tried. Like I said.
I don't like dark.
You don't like dark?
I feel like dark. Like it tastes like it's trying to have a good taste to it, and that's. I don't like that.
I like the way it feels. So it might not taste good, but I love the way I feel afterwards. It's a different feeling when I drink tequila and then when I drink a cognac.
Remember when we drunk?
Should I say dark? Should I say cognac?
You remember?
That's what I like, cognac.
You remember the Patron?
The Patron, yeah.
When we drank the Patron.
When?
What's
that?
That's that.
Yo, we be
Patron.
Outside
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We don't even remember after we be outside.
The Patron had me messed up. I'm not gonna lie. I went to work the next day. I went to work the next day.
Don't you like
Hold
that
on, wait.
sometimes?
Maybe I shouldn't wait.
Don't you like that sometimes? Because you still be like...
I be feeling it. I be in there.
Customer service, y'all.
Right.
So like, we be on it. Don't let me be drunk the next day. I'm getting all the customers, baby.
Exactly. I be drinking my water. Can I help you? Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Okay.
And be back and ready.
Back and ready.
I definitely understand.
Was that you in the back? No. What was that sound? No.
Why you gonna do to people like that? I'm so weak.
You all right?
Yeah.
Are you good? I'm good.
Okay. No, I'm a cognac girl. I should brown, but I love cognac. So I would say anything with Hennessy in there is good. Oh, you know what I do like? And I hope I don't say this wrong. I like Hennessy and Grand Marnier together. Grand Marnier is a liqueur, but it's a
liqueur.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a little bit expensive liqueur, but I love
honestly.
Those two together.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's like an orange. It's like an orange flavor liqueur, but it's good because it's a brown liqueur and it goes together.
Well with the brown.
It goes well with it.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So one of my friends is a bartender. Mm-hmm. I will drink like whatever. Honestly, like I'll just be like, yeah, just
let's go.
Whatever we got, let's go ahead and do it. Like,
okay. Look, that's me. I'm that girl too.
That's why I had to throw a little bit of brown in there, even though I don't drink it like that. I would still, you feel me?
You'll still do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one good question. I had the question, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, I got one too.
Okay, this is a good question. What is the sexiest trait or quality you find attractive in a partner?
Oh man, if you could clean up after me. Not even just after me. If you could clean, if you just like I don't know if you turn on if you turn on by cleaning. Yeah,
I'm looking in the camera no.
Are you serious? no, but honestly, cleaning. If you like very clean, that's just like that's amazing.
He wants you a maid. No, I'm just playing. He want in-service,
all
in-house cleaner.
Inclusive, all inclusive.
So you want cook, clean, never smell like onion.
You don't really have to cook because I'll buy food. Like we can order out, but if you clean, like if you just clean, like you like to clean, like that just.
Ramel.
I just would love that. I would love that. Like cleaning, like it's nothing like when you come home and your like house is freshly clean. Like imagine just coming home like Pine Sol every time. Like you know what I mean? That's the power. That's why she said that's the power of pine saw.
Okay. So you need to get married. That's what you're saying. You need to get married.
I don't need to date. I need to get married.
You need to get married, y'all.
I need to get married. Apparently, I need to be married. I don't need to date.
You need to be married.
That's the problem.
Jesus.
If you could.
I ain't mad at your friend though.
Honestly, that's my thing. Like that's just like if you just clean the house, I think that's so sexy.
When I say I'm not mad at you, I'm not mad at you.
Oh my God,
that's the sexiest trait. Ooh. Okay, the sexiest trait in the partner is ladies, I'm speaking for you as well. I'm a spokesperson.
They're gonna hate me for this.
A provider. If you are a provider, that is so sexy to me. Like baby, a provider is the sexiest thing to me.
Right.
I'm just putting it out there, Lord. So if you want to go ahead and bless me before the end of the year, Lord, I'm just asking that you go ahead and send this person expeditiously. Amen.
Amen.
No, if he's a provider, I like a provider. I like somebody. And when I say provider,
as in like just monetary, or like do you like? So baby, do you like provider as in like what you mean like?
So I do like financially. If you are financial,
okay.
If you are financial, and this is what I say, if you are financially stable and you are a provider and you have no problem providing for your woman, and when I say that, I'm not meaning to say like, okay, I'm a lazy person, I want to sit on my ass all day.
Right.
No, I'm saying this in a way if like, you know, I still like to work. You know what I mean? I like to work. I like to get my own money.
Okay, so what if you're the provider? Your guy was like, he don't want you to work.
I see. This the thing. So if you don't want me to clock in every day, and where you got to be specific with me, because one thing about it,
what if he's like he just wants you to stay home, take care of the home,
cook, clean, and never smell like. What Boosie say? Cook, clean, never smell like onion rings.
There you go.
INDEPENDINT. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. When I say a provider, I mean like if he wants to invest or something like that, like. For me personally, I like to be an entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur. Okay,
like I would like to be an entrepreneur. I'm not a clock in everyday person. Like I have to because this is society. You know what I'm saying?
And we gotta do what we gotta do.
You know, if he says, you know what, Kadisha, like, you know, I want you to invest. I want to invest in you. So that's kind of what I mean.
But what if he doesn't? What if he doesn't? What if he's like
he wants me to stay home?
He wants you to stay home. Like, yeah,
that's fine, but I'm still going to do something. I'm going to do something, very much something. Meaning because I'm
even if he wanted you just to
he wanted me to, while he go to work, he
wants you just to like stay home, cook, clean, and that's it. So what, like? So
I can't even do social media. Like I can't be an influencer.
He said he don't want to see you out there at all. No, he don't want to see you. He don't want you making no money. So.
No, I don't think that. That's not a provider.
Oh, that's not a provider.
Should I say an investor? Investor, if that what that means.
No, wait.
If you want to invest,
invest is crazy.
But I'm being honest.
You want somebody to just support you.
Support me. Yeah. Like I want somebody that's very supportive. And I'm not saying like I have to live off of you or anything off of you. Right. No, absolutely not. You know, I do like to make my own money, and then eventually, you know, maybe if I decide I want kids in the future, like, you know, we both got to be able to set that up.
Right.
So I feel like for me, the sexiest thing is like, you know, I like a manly man. I like a masculine man. I like a man.
You want to build a house.
Not when I say masculine, I mean like masculine within himself. He's confident within himself. Like we're not arguing about who's paying for dinner. We're not arguing about
stuff like that, like
stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Like
it's like play your position.
Play your position. I love a man who's confident within himself. He has his own stuff going on, and because I'm a confident person, whether I got something going on or don't got nothing going on, baby.
Right.
You know, so I want somebody who's just
equally that, just an equal confidence and just match in that.
Yeah, but if you want to invest in me, you do so because baby, we gonna get this money.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like,
comment,
and subscribe, honey.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I got one.
Okay. We do one more question and then we're going to wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it up. Okay.
Because what time is it? 10:46?
No, this is more than an hour, ain't it?
I don't know. Keep going, baby.
I guess.
Keep going. What we should do?
Which one you want to do?
What's the most embarrassing thing you said while drunk?
Said? What's the most embarrassing thing I've said while drunk?
Said or done while drunk. Oh, Jesus.
Let me gonna take a shot of that.
You gonna take a shot to that?
Take a shot of that. Yeah, I gotta take a shot of that. What's the most embarrassing thing you done while drunk?
Oh, I got another good question.
No, what's that? Why you trying to change? I got another good question.
I feel I was coming from
everybody falls.
Yeah,
though.
everybody falls. I think he would start off because I feel I don't give a damn. A friend of mine.
Wait, what?
A friend of mine invited me out. If y'all know what is it? It's like a lounge or something. It's called MCK or something.
MCK, yeah.
Oh, I ain't gonna tell that story. That's
another.
No,
episode.
I can tell this story, but I thought of another one that I'm not even gonna share. I'll share another time. But I was going to the car and I fell. Like I was looking cute, y'all. I thought I was so cute. I'm walking.
Was it like a forward fall or was it like?
This what happened. Thank God it was literally behind the car. So he was getting ready to open the door up for me. And so I'm turning the car.
So his eyes was on you. His eyes was on. So you couldn't even like play it off. Like it wasn't like a playoff kind of situation. It was like he's looking at you. So like all his eyes are on you.
All right, so that what happened. So I was giving cute. I was looking cute, giving cute. Da 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 da. Right, he invited me out. If y'all know MCK in Atlanta, y'all know MCK is like a nice spot. It's one of the hottest spots.
It is.
You know
MCK
what I'm saying? It's really
cool,
nice. Yeah. So we leaving, right? We leaving. Okay. I'm leaving the spot and I'm looking real cute. You know what I'm saying? This person, he's like, yo, you make me look good in here. I know I do. You know what I'm saying? That's why you invited me out, baby. No shade, no tea. So I'm like, okay, boom. I have my cute little, little tatas. I had a cute little heart to top, my little tatas. I'm like sitting nice and pretty.
Okay.
Cute little shorts. You know, I'm looking good. Cute heels on. And baby, the heels I had on was comfortable. You know, it was very cute, very comfortable. I'm walking, y'all.
Were they too high?
It wasn't even that high because they was even if they were high, the heel was thick, so it wasn't even like a skinny heel.
You had stability.
I had stability,
right?
But I don't know if I hit it like a rock or something. Ladies, y'all know when y'all walking.
You did say the roads.
You know when you doing your little walking and you like if you don't let the pavement not be level, baby. That ankle, I always say baby deer. You know how some girls walk out the club and they feed her and give a baby deer? That was not me. It was just a simple fact. I'm walking.
That was not me.
That was not me that night.
That was not me. Okay.
No, we're wrong. I done had a few nights like that, but that was not me. That time
was not the time. Okay.
Baby, I'm walking around the car, baby. This is the car. I'm walking around the car. He opened the door for me, child. Why I get right here and this is in the front, I said, whoop. My leg said, poop. And I said, oh.
And you fell.
And I fell. But I was already on the other side of the car, so it was like, ain't nobody see.
Only he seen.
Only he see. He said, see you over here playing. I'm like, sir, damn. I don't give a damn. I had a good time, so it was like, whatever. So that was kind of embarrassing, but I really didn't give a shit, you know, like, honestly and truly, because I'm like, we out here having a good time. Nobody's seen.
Yeah.
It's just me. It's just me and you.
Having fun.
We just having fun. This is one more question.
One more question. Okay, let me see.
One more question. You go down here. Yes, I was going to get all that money.
Okay.
One more question. I'm scared.
Have you ever cheated on a partner? If yes, what were the circumstances?
Ooh.
Have you ever cheated on a partner?
I'm going to be honest. I have not cheated on a partner, but I guess maybe that is considered.
Emotionally? Like, was it like emotional?
I think it was a more emotional thing. You know, when women we cheat, it's more emotional.
But when y'all cheat emotionally,
it's deeper, huh?
Deep. It be so deep.
They always say that. Men always say that. I feel like it's deeper when they go out and have sex with other women. That's deep.
No, sex is not.
For men, it's not important, deep, but for women, it's more of an emotional thing attached.
That's what I'm saying. So when y'all talk to other people, it's more like it means a lot because it's like, oh, you actually like this person.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Because
that's very much true.
You got sex with someone and not like them.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't even want to get into detail, but
you emotionally cheated.
This was an ex of. This was I've only been in 3 relationships, so if people who know me, they know who I'm talking about. Okay, but this was. Are
you gonna get a call after this?
I hope not. You may. Ew, don't call me, please don't. Okay, that was years ago. I'm a new person. Giving brand new. No, I'm just kidding. But no, so this is what happened. We were in a relationship.
Okay.
And granted, we both had a little, background trauma. When I say background trauma, I mean like childhood trauma. Because people don't understand like childhood trauma.
But that's emotional. Like trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is a thing.
It's so real.
That's a thing. Like when you lock in with someone over something that happened in the past, is like it's almost like blood tied. Like you're like tied.
Hell yeah.
In like not a good way.
Yes. And I feel like I'm still am to 2 of the relationships that I've been in. But anyway, child, that was a whole nother situation. But I met this person, and he had great conversation. And me and my ex, we did have a conversation. I was telling him, like, dude, like, we had one thing about me, I like to have a real conversation. I don't like to sugarcoat anything. This is everything that I do.
Right.
Real conversation. I let him know. I was like, hey, there's some things in this relationship that I feel like, I'm not getting. And I understood that came
but that's really
from
big of you
his
to do
childhood.
That.
Yeah. And I told it was to a point where I told him, I said, baby, if you don't do this with me, just make sure in the next relationship that you get in, you do that. And because I'm a real person, I'm a real genuine person. So I'm like, but bro, if you don't do this with me, just make sure when you get in the next relationship, you do this with her.
Right.
And so I just kind of felt like he wasn't there sometimes when it came emotionally. And I had a great conversation with somebody, and we were literally sitting in the car having a great conversation. I lied and said I was at home, and something in his inkling made him realize that I was. Then what happened? I said I was at home, and I was not at home. I had went out to dinner with a friend. It was with a mentor. I was out to dinner with a mentor earlier that day, and
you said you were still there.
Yeah, I said I was still there. I'm still out over there. Well, I said I was out, but then I said I was at home. But see, we didn't live together. I never lived with a guy before. So I'm like, we didn't live together during that time. Right. And so, but the gag was he worked up the street from where I lived at. And
so he went by your spot.
So what I think he did a little stop there.
So you say you was there.
I said I was home and I wasn't home. And he said, because usually we'll talk on the phone like around a certain time at night. And so I was like, hey, I'm not at home yet.
Right. I can't.
But I was in the car talking to the guy, talking to a guy.
Right.
And so
is emotionally cheating really cheating though?
It probably is. I would say so. Because if my man did that, I would be upset. So it was granted as, I guess you can call it cheating or whatever. Right. Me and him never did anything, but we just had a good conversation. And I was getting things like
that he wasn't providing.
Yeah, that he wasn't providing. And that was a conversation I had with him plenty of times. And I don't think that he was just emotionally there to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So you got it from outside. Yeah.
So I got it from outside. So I guess you can say yes, to that. But
so do you feel like you could have broke it off before that because you already wasn't in what you kind of needed? Maybe that was a sign that wasn't.
Yeah, could I have broken it off with him? Probably so, but I just didn't.
Because you still had love there. That's the thing.
No,
it's
for
like
sure.
When I feel like no one really goes out to cheat. No one it's like whether emotionally, physically, or whatever. No one goes out to cheat.
Yeah.
I feel like the only reason why some people are like super nymphos.
Yeah.
And they just going through the city. You know, that's that. But I feel like a lot of times it's like you're not getting what you really want.
Yeah.
From your relationship, but you still have love for that relationship.
Absolutely.
But no relationship is going to be perfect in the same sense as well. Like no relationship is going to be like you're getting everything you need.
Yeah.
So you just got to be okay with what you are getting, and then it's like it's kind of like a balance in that.
Yeah.
Because when do you walk away, and then when do you just be like, okay, this is what I'm not going to get from this person. Yeah. And
that's very true, and that's very mature. And honestly, true, I was not mature during that time.
But I feel like it takes so long to even get to that point.
Absolutely.
Like it's just like that's not nothing you come with overnight. Because overnight it's like I love this person. And
but the thing is, I expected him to be a little bit. See, that's why I said that's why I knew I was not mature, because I expected him to be a little bit more mature because he was a few years older than me.
To come to you after you voiced how you said,
right? To say, okay, boom, this is the issue. I'm going to fix it because this is the person that I want to be with.
But some people are just who they are.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a lot of times it's like, unfortunately, all the love you have, like you still do have to leave, that person where they at. And that's like kind of like, it's like a balance in that. Like you never know when to actually let go or keep moving. So it's definitely when I say I definitely agree, like I totally agree. And I don't, like I said, I was not at a point where, for sure.
I wasn't at a point where I was mature about the situation. And I don't think he was either. But, one thing I will say after my relationships, I'm a type of person like, I always get closure. I'm a type of person like, I'm going to get closure. So but when I say closure, I mean, this is what I mean though. When I say closure, I always say, you know what? If I did something wrong, I apologize and the other person apologize. And we clean slate. So
I do have to get closure.
Yeah.
And if I don't get closure, I'm a little crazy because we need to at least discuss what the fuck, like this
what's
happened,
going on,
what happened, you know, like, so.
No, I totally agree.
Like, we at least need to discuss this. Like, this needs to be discussed for sure.
But my communication is not always good.
No.
So heck no.
No, you don't
I still work on my communication though today.
I feel like you gotta tell people just what you think is going on.
Yeah, but I think the problem is with me is that the reason why my communication is not good because I feel like sometimes I don't know how to communicate. Like I said, and it might come from, like I said, could come from childhood, it could come from like traumas. So for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that's like, I'm scared of what I'm going to say. Like, especially if I'm mad in the moment, I need to take some time
to
reanalyze
what's going on
so I can communicate the best way I can.
Never say anything
you know?
upset for sure.
So I think that's what's for me.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, I enjoyed this podcast. I enjoyed our days today. I enjoyed
ATL
tonight.
After Hours for sure.
Yes.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that.